Hi, I'm Jot. We aim to build houses that produce more energy than they consume. And in today's video I will talk about a lap pool. If you watch the whole video, you will be able to build the most energy efficient lap pool ever built. This lap pool cost me almost nothing, and I might say that's one of the best, if not the best, endless pools ever made. And I'm not exaggerating at all, and I want to show you like where it started, the idea, and why it works, and why it's so energy efficient compared to any other pools built before. Really, you can run the pumps all day and it won't cost you merely nothing. I competed at Ironman competitions, so we can say I can swim quite well. Several times in my life I swim like 5 kilometers in butterfly, so I kinda have like a sense when I speak about water, or how it feels to swim in like a swimming pool, and how it feels like swimming in an endless pool. And when COVID hit, I was like really miserable than everybody else, and I started to build a pool, and I wanted it to be like the best pool, like the best lap pool, that the water flow is almost identical to like water that's like not moved by a machinery. And I wanted to make it like in a way that I don't have the vortex in the inside. It's not like a big difference between the water pressure in the inside of the flow or like the outside of the flow. So let's check how to build the best lap pool at home. So the best lap pool doesn't have like pressure differences in water, it flows evenly. So let me show you what's the problem with the lap pool with small yards and how to compensate the problem. And I'm talking about the water flow. So our biggest problem is that we are thinking about the situation in 2D and not in 3D. Like look, we think about we are pushing the water that way and everything should be perfect, isn't it? But it's not. So the water is not flowing back like this. It will be more like a vortex, and let me show you just for a second, okay? So it will be more like this, and that's not that energy efficient. So basically we are throwing out energy in the window, and we won't use the pool like for hours and hours and hours, because it costs us like thousands of watts, and the motor and the whole system that makes it, probably it could cost like tens and tens of thousands of dollars. And before I give you the solution, let me show you like another section with the pool. So let's say that's your pool, like the section. Let's say that's you. I will show like the water level. There's the water level. So in the inside you have like a pressure that's bigger than you want, and in the outside I put like a minus, there's a pressure that's like lower than it should be. So basically there's like a speed difference in the water, and it will start to create vortexes in every direction. So here, let's say, sorry, I thought that I was like drawing. Let's say here you have all kind of vortexes that are forming. So there's a huge pressure difference between the inside and in the outside. So that will start to create vortexes as well. So in every situation we just have vortex. We can do it way better and cheaper. And let me show you how what's the idea to do it like way more energy efficient than we do it now. It might surprise you, but that's the solution. It's a round pool. And it makes no absolute sense for you for now, but let me explain it for a second. And actually it's better than a lane pool, like the pool that's like a single lane. And I tried it, you've seen on the video, like in the beginning in the video, and I can assure you it feels way better than a lane pool. So the main idea is here that you have to start to rotate the water. So you're not swimming in the pool, in a round pool, because you can do that. It's like impossible. It feels like you're going left and right, so it won't work. But if you start to rotate the water, you have, for example, a motor in the inside, like right in the middle of the pool, like here. So here, if you have a motor and you start to rotate it, then slowly but surely the whole mass of water will start to work for you. And it don't have to be like really fast, or it doesn't have to be like a really powerful motor. Probably like 1 horsepower will be more than enough. And the main reason and the main idea here is that if you're swimming without the motor, you can't do it. You absolutely can do it, because you will have to turn to left or to right all the time, so it will never happen. However, if you're within the pool and the whole water rotates like slowly but surely and evenly, then it works in the following way. Let's say I'm making a drawing here. Let's say you are swimming here and you're swimming in this direction, and you're like 2 meters. Basically you're like quite small here, like that's your dimension. Then that means that the distance, or like the speed in the water from your left side to the right, it's almost nothing, because the radius, it's not like a meter or two, it's like 4 or 5 meters. That means you won't feel the difference that much. And not that's just about the radius, it's about the water speed. So basically the speed in the inside, it will go faster than in the outside. However, in the outside will have like a bigger mass or volume. So basically they compensate it. For on this picture, I think I'm assuming it, I think it's like a 10-meter diameter, and the pool that I swim in the start of the video, it was like half of it, and I couldn't feel the difference that much. And let's say in every like 20 minutes or like half an hour you can swim in the other direction, it's not a problem. And the main idea is here that you will feel that you're swimming in the pool, or like a 50-meter pool. You won't feel like, sure, you can tell the difference that the water is moving, like you can feel it, but you won't feel the vortex. It will be like way more smooth. It's like swimming upstream on a river. You feel that it's moving, you feel that it's not like a still water, but you won't feel the difference that you're taking turns. The best radius, or like the best diameter to be, I think it will be from here to here. I think it's like to be like optimal, I think that will be like perfect. Like 10 meters or like 9 meters. Because the one that I had, it was like 5.4, and it works. You can use it, but I think if you want to have like the best of the best, it should be like a 10 meters. So let me show you another version. So let's say you have a pool here and you use it like a normal pool. That means the water, like the pressure of the water goes that direction, and afterwards it starts to create some vortexes here. You know, I'm not even sure how it works, but the main idea is you're not happy about it because you're wasting energy and you have the same problem. So in the middle here, like not even here, like the first 2 meters you have like a water pressure, and afterwards you have nothing, and like one person can swim in it, like maximum at once. So look, this version, like within this version, I think we can able to eliminate the only problem that we have. Let's say you start to rotate it like this way. So that's rotating like this way, and that's rotating like this way. That means that right in the middle here, you should have like a perfect water flow. See the logic? Because it's not like a 20 centimeters, 40 centimeters wide, but it's like way wider. Because the whole system, it's not like a little motor, it's like way wider. I'm thinking about meters here, you know. So here, I think in that section, you will be able to have like the perfect swim. Like here, for example. See the logic? So sure, yeah, we have to think about like how it's the shape, and I'm not doing the engineering and the math here. Probably like somebody should calculate how you're building your pool or what should be the shape of it. But I think that would be like one of the best solutions, because that way I think you can get away with even with a smaller pool, or like not even a smaller pool, but I think the water flow will be like way better. And you have like the lane pool, and it's not like the smallest pool, not in the biggest pool, it's like a medium-sized pool in your garden, but even so you will be able to have like the best of the both worlds. So again guys, it's like a proof of concept, like you don't want to use it in that version. I put like an old ladder at the edge of the pool, and I put like the cheapest electric motor in it. And even so, it creates vortex, and it wasn't like the best, and we should put the motor right in the middle of the circle. However, even so, I can tell to you guys, it was way smoother like swim than in all of the mm, like motorized pools that you have to swim against like some current. It felt way better because you didn't feel like the difference, you know, like the pressure difference. It was way smoother. It was like, so I had three big problems with this version. So one of the problems was that you have to put the rotating thing right in the middle, and probably you can get away not putting like a motor that's like spinning really fast. You should put something like a bigger pallet that's like moving like really slowly, and that way it's not dangerous. So that way you can let your kids and you don't in the inside, and you don't have to put like something that protects you from the rotating thing. Let's say like the big boats on the Mississippi, you know, when they are like the big rotating things, but they are like rotating this way. And you put like the same, but if you rotate it like really slowly, probably you won't have an issue, and you'll be able to just grab it even while you are swimming, you know, like playfully, and it will be like really safe in the middle of the water. So that will be like one thing because of the safety. The second one, if you put something in the middle of the water, then it will be like way smoother than it was. But even so, I'm happy with it. So don't get me wrong, I think it's way better than all of the $100,000 motorized versions. This was better, like trust me. It looks like bad, it looks like cheap, it looks like Balkan, but it worked, you know. It worked extraordinarily well. So you have to put it in the middle. So another problem with this version was that the water is pressed to the side of the pool. And because the pool is not like a rigid one, it's not from concrete or like metal or like fabricate, the problem is, let's say that's the pool, like the both side of the pool. And if you have like the thing, like the water pressed to one wall like over and over again, slowly but surely, let's say in an hour, it will start to put itself down because it goes down and down like a centimeter, an inch and an inch and an inch, and after an hour the whole pool will start to just like go out, you know. So if you're like a really good swimmer and you have like a bigger motor with bigger speed, for sure you don't want to do this. So you need like a more serious system that can take up the wave. As even so, it wasn't like a big problem, it was working fine. And if you have the motor in the middle, I think you can get away even with the cheap wool. Like I'm sure if you put something in the middle, you can get away with it. So that's my idea about lap pools in small yards. And I have a version that's like a one lane version, and even that like it's zero energy and it has like the best water flow, and I think it's way better than this version, and it occupies even less space than this. However, I didn't make the video because I need money to build it, and lately I'm like that. I'm not making a video from something that it's like theory. I just want to show you guys that it actually works, even if it's like a do-it-yourself version, or it's like not the most professional like this one, but I want to build it. So I don't want to speak about something that I didn't build at least a part of it, you know, and I didn't have proof like, hey, let's, because if we think about it, like if somebody gives you advice and you say, oh, in theory it should work like this, it should work like that, and some of you guys might build it, you know, and I don't want to be like that, they will say, oh, I built it and I lost money. I want you to see that it's working and you're not losing money when you build it, you know. So I don't know when, but sometimes I will make like a version that's like a one lane version, and it will be like way more better than this one. I have the plans already in my mind, and subscribe to the channel and I will show you how it works. And that's it for now, and thank you for watching today's video, and hopefully in a few days I will upload a video again. And mostly I will talk about sustainable houses, houses that produce more energy than they consume. We will talk about those. We will talk about how to save money, like a lot of money and energy. I will showcase houses that I could manage to save like tens of thousands of euros or dollars on heating and cooling bills with like simple sustainable methods. And in upcoming month I will probably upload like a lot of videos about how to build sustainable pools that consume way less energy, and they can be at like a tenth of like the 20th of the price. And I'm not exaggerating here, and they will look like premium. and they will look like luxurious, and you will like it. So I highly recommend you to subscribe to my channel, because I will talk about all of the things related to real estate, and basically building things way cheaper, at least 10 times cheaper. I know now, for now it sounds like crazy, like who am I to say so, but probably after like 20, 30, 40 videos uploaded, you will see in the playlist that I'm actually building everything cheaper, and the cost, like the maintenance, it will be like almost or like nearly nothing. So okay, that was today's video, and see you in the next video hopefully. So bye bye.